All right, this is Moon and Leo in the first house. And the 12th house ruled by Cancer. So everything from the 12th house is coming into the first house. Activities of the 12th house serve the agenda of the first house from astrofix.com. Very beautiful website, beautiful concept. And how to put it together. I just like, man, that is like dope. And then I started adding on my own experiences, um, like in real life, to that. So it's like, you know, it's all about like escape tendencies. You know, like let's say like at home, like you tired of feeling like a victim, and these people probably feel like that because Cancer is in the 12th house. Cancer naturally rules the fourth house, right? So at home, in the home environment, these people always wanting to escape. They always feel like a victim somehow. They have some fears perhaps there, and they have some self sabotaging behavior tied to the home. And this informs what happens is like let's say like man, fuck, I'm tired of feeling like the victim. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with that no more. See that whole wanting to escape and not wanting to deal with grief and sorrow and being a victim all the damn time. Uh, that informs their behavior and their attitude, their perception. That's all the first house things. So these people would be like, man, um, that's it. I can't take it no more. I'm tired of being blamed for something I didn't do, whatever. Some kind of victim, they feel like a victim. So they're going to act like this. I don't never want to have to, I don't know, deal with that again, or I'm tired of this. So, you see, what they go through, the bullshit they go through, and these victim tendencies they have, whatever, feeling like a victim from what happens at home, they'll be like, man, I'm going to be this person now, or I'm going to act like this now, or I'm going to look at things like this because, of what I went through at home, and I keep feeling like, I'm tired of having to deal with that. Or they'll have some fears tied to their home. Something I don't know, maybe uh you know, some I don't know, maybe if you're a female, for example, and your brother at home, he used to, bully you. So you grew up with this fear of your brother. These people, they'll be like, okay, okay, good. I'm gonna act like a damn lion. I'm a bull now. I'm the king of the jungle. That's Moon is in Leo. You see how this is where it comes from. Now it could go either way, but it'll be influenced from the stuff they go through at home. And like the persona, like okay, uh, 12th house is like self-sabotaging behavior. It's unconscious too. When we hurt ourselves, when we doing ourselves harm, usually we're not aware that we're doing it. This is 12th house. Everybody have a 12th house. I don't care how big or small it is, or how many planets, or if you got no planets there. Everybody has this place right here of we harm ourselves in some kind of way, and most people are unaware of it. Most of us, we're not even aware that we were harming ourselves. And what happens is if you have this, you'll take this self-sabotaging behavior and it informs your persona now. See, the first house is the you need some makeup, right? The persona. You need to say, okay, boom, I'm gonna put this color on, put this jacket, this sweater on, and this is who I am. That's the persona. So they'll base it, you know, uh, they whatever they do to harm themselves, it informs them of who they'll become, who they become, like who they identify with being. So here they identify as being the victim, being someone who if you're not aware, being somebody who does harm to themselves. Or this self-sabotaging, this harmful behavior could like make you uh, um, uh, just like this fearless person, like something that you're going through, like you make you this fearless person, like um, let's say you okay, let's say you actually literally now here, for example, let's say you Cancer in the 11th house, self-sabotaging behavior, just undoing yourself is the shadow side of whatever sign is in the 12th house. So here, this example is Cancer right there. So, you know, the shadow side of that would be to be, again, too defensive. So let's say something happened to where you were like too defensive, like too, like smothering to someone that you cared about, or someone that you feel like you have to be protective um, uh, to. And whatever happened. It changes. What happens, it changes these people's perception. It changes their whole lives right here, because it's coming into the first house. Everything in the chart has to pass through the first house, pass through the ascendant. That's why I say it's like, and our perception is everything. That's reality to us. What we perceive, that's real to us. So based off those things that is happening, that alters your perception. So just you know, this is this placement. It could go. It's an extreme placement to me. Is what I'm saying. It could be extreme, like the fight or flight personalities comes out of here right here, because 12th house is fears, and the first house is your entire life. Based off what you fear, that shows you, like the people that don't even know you, they just sense, they can feel that your fears walk around you on your shoulders right here, and they not dictate, but they influence how you go about through life. Like, these people take their fears everywhere, in every area, and people can sense it and pick it up, and they express some things there. That's what the moon is doing there, whether it be in your job, in your relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to communication. These people wear their fears, all the 12th house things, right on their shoulder, and people, and they are influenced by whatever house, whatever matter we're talking about. They're influenced by 12th house things. They're influenced by their fears, self-sabotaging behavior. Their whole life, everything is funneled through 12th house things, because 12th house is coming into the first house of perception. Perception is everything. So be aware of this. Like this, that's why it's so powerful of a position. That if you're aware of this, man, you can, like, move mountains, change the world. Like, you can show people how to deal with their fears. Uh, and fears is a big thing in the world we live in, and harming ourselves. That's the time we live in. And somebody who has this, they go through a lot, and like what they go through, it informs their entire lives. These people would be like, man, I went through so much bullshit growing up, blah blah blah, and stuff like this. And they have all of these terrible stories, all these experiences they have, and they come out shining brighter than anything else out there. That's the sun. That's Leo. Peace.